Peace, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Zoha, and I'm a certified yoga teacher, a Reiki healer, a jewelry maker, designer, a crystal enthusiast. I write books. I'm a mom. I do a lot of different things. If you want to learn more about me, you can find more on my website, www.zoha, like Zoha means light.com, like the Zohan. Um, the link is in my bio and I'll put it in the description under this video. Today I'm going to do a video for yoga for knees as it has been requested a lot. And so here we are. If you're new to my channel, there's a yoga instructional playlist with lots of yoga instructional videos that you can follow along to, just like this one. And also I am decolonizing my space, meaning that I will not be editing videos to fit into a certain purview, to look a certain kind of way. So this is videos going, what you see is what you get, okay? All right, so yoga for bad knees. It's funny, I was going to do this video today and I woke up and now my knee is giving me a little bit of a problem, but that's why we got to do it, right? So first, I want you to come to your mat. Just take a deep breath in and ground your feet firmly on the mat, bringing your toes down to the mat and your heels down to the mat. You can allow your legs to relax in a standing position. Allow your body to relax. Your shoulders away from your ears, your arms at your side. Just focus on your breath. Focus on breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Allowing your breath to rise up through the belly, up through the chest, at the back of the throat, and then out of your nose. And if you're not there yet, that's okay. If you're still breathing out your mouth, just, remind yourself mindfully to breathe in through the nose and breathe out through the nose, okay? All right. All right, so I'm going to turn this way so you can get a better angle of what I'm doing. So the first yoga pose I'm going to do is mountain or tadasana. I want you to bring your feet firmly to the mat. Bring the heels together. Stand tall, lift the body, lift the chest, shoulders down, arms at the side. Focus on the breath, rising in through the belly and out through the nose. Pull in the core. Keep the shoulders down. Loosen the jaw. Take any tenseness out of your body. You can place your arms down at your side with your palms facing open in this asana, or you can lift your arms all the way up, opening your chest and gazing at your fingers and focusing on your breath. Lengthening the arms through the shoulder all the way to the fingertips to give yourself the best stretch. Just focusing on our breath here. Try not to slouch or allow your back to bend. Keep your spine as straight as possible. Legs straight. Beautiful. Take a deep inhale. And then a deep exhale, arms down at your side if you have them up. Gorgeous. Next, we're going to do a forward fold. And in this forward fold, I'm going to ask you to, again, place your feet firmly on the mat and place them together, bringing the heels together. Pull in the belly, lift the chest up. You're going to inhale, lift the arms up over your head. Gaze at your fingertips, lengthen the arms through the fingertips. And then when you exhale, I want you to gently bring your arms and the top half of your body down to the bottom half of your body, folding your chest onto your thighs. Here you can bend your knees, place your hands on the mat, on your ankles, or even on your calves, holding your calves. If you want to, you can bend your knees slightly and fold into this posture as well. I'm going to strengthen the knees in this asana, re-engaging them, getting us to ground and be firm. Focus on your breath in and out through your nose. Notice if you're having difficulty, that's okay. Just refocus. Do the best you can. Beautiful. Keep that back aligned, not slouched in. You don't want to slouch the back or curve the spine. You want to keep it straight as you're down. Good job. Now we're going to slowly lift our chest up away from the bottom half of our body and come to a standing position. Shoulders down, feet still firm. Pull in the core. Lift the chest. Now we're going to go to chair pose or Utkatasana. I want you to either you can leave your feet together like this or step them apart just a little bit, not all the way apart, not hip width apart, but just a little bit. So bring them together and just take one foot and step it over. There you go. They're lined, hips all the way down to your ankles, toes again, grounded to the mat, heels grounded to the mat, lift the chest up. You're gonna take a slight bend to the knees, like a squat, like you're sitting in a chair. Okay, now you can squat as low as you want, or you can squat as high as you want. But I like to do like a half squat there. And so you might find yourself bent over when you squat. You're going to lift the chest up, bring your back straight. All right. Now you're going to lift your arms up and gaze at your fingers. Lengthen the arms all the way through the fingertips, or straighten the arms all the way through the fingertips for your chair pose. And again, we're just going to focus on our breath here and pay attention to how our breath is moving through the body. And if you feel you need to adjust, your squat, do so. It's like you were about to sit in a chair, but you're not going all the way down. That's what you're going for in this asana. You can also bring your hands to your chest in prayer if this is more comfortable for you. Pull in that belly, focus on your breath, going in and out through your nose. You got this, you're doing amazing. You're strengthening your knees and building your stamina as well. Beautiful. Beautiful. I want you to relax your knees and come to a standing position. Come out of that squat. Take a deep breath. I'm going to turn this way so that I can show you the full pose that we're going into next. The next asana we're going to work on is wide leg forward fold. You're going to bring your feet together and slowly move them hip width apart so that your hips and your feet are aligned in a wide stance. I'm going to lift that chest, pull in the core, shoulders down away from your ears. You're going to take the top half of your body and bend it towards the middle part of your legs. All right, so you're going to take a deep inhale here and fold towards the middle half of your body. Bring your head and your chest down to the mat. You can place your hands out in front of you. You can place them on your ankles or grab your big toes. You can bend your knees slightly if it feels better that way as well. But if you want to access the full stretch, and don't curve your spine. Do your best not to curve your spine. Allow your back to go as straight as possible in this position. You should feel a little, opening up your hamstrings and hips. Again, we're going to focus on our breath here. You got this. Keep breathing in through the nose and out through the nose, pulling up through the belly, up through the chest, holding at the base of the throat, and exhaling through your nose. You're doing so good. We're rounding near the end of this practice. Beautiful. You're going to take a deep breath in and lift your chest all the way up and come back to a standing position. And exhale. For our next asana, you're going to come down to your mat. I'm going to ask you to bring your buttocks down to the mat. Lay your back flat on the mat. For bridge pose, you're going to keep your feet flat to the mat, knees bent up. Just want you to bring your legs hip width apart, meaning not this wide, not this close in, but just comfortably hip width apart. Make sure your feet are firmly planted on the mat, 10 toes down, heels down. Back on the mat, arms on the mat. Now, you're going to use your feet and your knees and your hips to lift you up into your bridge pose. But I want you to make sure your feet are stable because we want to strengthen our knees and we don't want to be sliding, okay? All right, so make sure your feet are stable. Take a deep inhale and slowly lift your buttocks up using your glutes, your hips, your core, and there we go. Inhale and lift. And exhale. This asana strengthens your knees through the grounding of your feet, just like all the other asanas we use today. I'm going to focus on your breath again. Focus on breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Focus on lifting and pulling in that core and those glutes. Using your knees to ground your feet into the mat. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, lower your buttocks back down to the mat. Beautiful. We're going to do that again. Make sure your feet are planted firmly on the mat, 10 toes down, heels down. You're going to slowly lift up using your core and your glutes and the feet grounded to the mat. Okay? Inhale and lift. Pulling that core, pulling those glutes, and exhale. stay here for a few breaths. Make sure your toes and your heels of your feet are grounded into the mat. Focus on your breath, breathing in and out through the nose, pulling in that core and those glutes. I feel a slight burn in those thighs. It's all part of the process. You're doing a beautiful job. If you find you have difficulty with this pose, release it and then take a deep breath and go back into it. Beautiful. Gonna take a deep inhale. Deep exhale, bring your buttocks back down to the mat. Gorgeous. You're gonna lift your chest up from the mat. Your back up from the mat, sorry. Come around to a seated position. Actually, bring your knees up to your chest for this asana. I'm gonna go into our last asana. You're gonna slowly allow your knees and your hips to go to the mat. Bringing the soles of your feet together, lifting your chest for bound angle pose. Butterfly pose, which is one of my favorites. And just focus on breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. As we end this practice, I just want you to think about all the ways that you can strengthen your knees repetitively with these asanas. You can do this practice as much as you want. I'll add another video for knees because there's a lot more asanas that can help you strengthen your knees and get to joint pain in your knees. Just focus on the breath. Keep the heels of those feet together, the soles together, and just allow your knees to rest to the side. Just want to remind you that in each moment we're doing the best we can. So just do what you can here. Don't push yourself. This is not what yoga is about. Yoga is about learning who you are and growing deeper into who you are. Experiencing yourself. Give yourself permission to listen to your body, to experience yourself, to be authentic in this practice. That's why I love it so, so much. And I'm so passionate about sharing yoga. Beautiful. Thank you for watching. Thank you for practicing with me today. If you enjoyed this video, you know the drill. Hit the like, subscribe, comment, share button. If you want to follow me daily for all the shenanigans, I'm on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at Zoha Means Light. Facebook is Zoha Artistry. But if you look up Zoha Means Light on Facebook, I'm sure it's tagged and you'll find my page. Again, if you want to book a session with me, the link will be put in the description below. And I hope to see you all again soon. And I hope you enjoyed every bit of this practice and that your knees are feeling so much better. See you next time.